Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be discussing about an important concept, that is Euclid's division lemma under the chapter real numbers. So as you could see here, three words, Euclid's division lemma. This concept mainly speaks about division. Let us understand what is this Euclid's division lemma through an example. Assume that you have 7 pencils. You have 7 pencils. And you have to distribute 2 pencils to each student in a classroom. So you have to give 2 pencils to each student in a classroom. So to how many students can we give this then? So if I give 2 pencils for student 1, I'll give 2 more pencils to student 2, and then I'll give 2 more pencils to student 3. So totally I can give it for 3 students, and I am left out with 1 pencil because I have totally 7 pencils and I am giving 2 pencils to each student. So 2, 4, 6. So 6 pencils and I am left out with 1 pencil. So this is my remaining pencil. In mathematical form, I can express this as I have totally 7 pencils and I am giving 2 pencils to each student. So 7 divided by 2. This can be written as, let me divide it mathematically. So I'll take 7, which is the dividend, and 2, which is the divisor. So if I start dividing this, I can do it 2 3s are 6 and I'll get the remainder as 1. So this, my 7 is my dividend, 2 is my divisor, 3 is quotient, and 1 is the remainder. So I can rewrite this as 7 is equal to 2 into 3 plus 1. So where 7 is my dividend, 2 is my divisor, 3 is my quotient, and R is my remainder. So this was the example for the first situation. So now let us consider one more situation. Assume that you have 10 chocolates. So this is my second situation. You have 10 chocolates. And you have to give 2 chocolates to each student. 2 chocolates to each student. So to how many students can 2 chocolates be distributed? So 2 chocolates for student 1, 2 chocolates for student 2. So totally 4. I have 10 chocolates. I can still give 6 chocolates. 2 chocolates for student 3. Totally 6 chocolates. 2 chocolates for student 4. 8 chocolates. I can still give 2 more chocolates. So 2 chocolates for student 5. So I can totally give for 5 students. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Mathematically I can represent it as 10 divided by 2. That means my divisor is 2, dividend is 10. So 2 5s are 10. I got the remainder as 0. So I can express this in the statement form as it is. 10 is equal to 2 into 5 plus 0. In this equation, 10 is my dividend. So dividend is equal to 2 is my divisor. Divisor into quotient plus remainder. 0 is my remainder in this case. 0 is my remainder. Now in both the situations we have expressed this in the form of dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So now I can generally write the dividend as A is equal to divisor as B into Q plus R. So these are the variables which are representing dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder respectively. So now we got the equation as A is equal to B into Q plus R. This is the generalized equation. So this generalization is nothing but Euclid's division lemma. It states that is Euclid's division lemma states that given positive integers a and b, there exist unique integers q and r. There exist unique integers q and r satisfying a is equal to bq plus r. So a is equal to bq plus r, where the condition is r is greater than or equal to 0 and less than b. This is very easy, students. You can understand this one with the given examples which we have done earlier. So r is greater than or equal to 0. So in the first case we got the remainder as 1. Which is greater than 0. And in the second case we got the remainder as 0. So we can tell that r is greater than or equal to 0. R is greater than or equal to 0. Also there is one more condition that R is less than B. This is also easy. So in the first case we got remainder as 1. But what was the divisor? It was 2. So 1 is less than 2. Same thing in the second case. We got the remainder as 0. Here the divisor is 2. 0 is less than 2. So this condition satisfies for both the given examples. R is greater than or equal to 0 and less than B. This is the statement of Euclid's division lemma. Very simple. No need to worry by looking at the name. It is as easy. You have already learned this A is equal to BQ plus R in your earlier classes. The only thing is you have to learn to express in the form of statement. Thank you, students.